So the film starts we are shown a murderer, who takes out the corpse before the car and then cuts it and buries it. Now ahead we are shown a boy Jack who was asking for a lift from the cars coming and going on the unknown road. There was a signboard around Jack on which it was written that there is a danger here and do not give a lift to any unknown person here. Now why was it written? No one knew this, but because of this, no car driver gives a lift to Jack. Jack was slowly moving forward on a deserted road. Then he sees a car coming in front of him in which the boy and the girl were fighting. They stop their car on one side. Jack goes to them. He felt that the boy was hitting the girl sitting in the car. So he takes him out of the car and starts hitting the girl. Because of this, the boy takes the girl out of his car saying that the girl who is with me is a psycho. Saying this, he left the girl there. The girl then tells her name to Jack, Veronica. She says that I often come to this place. I love to roam around. Now here they sit at one place and play a game. Jack again tries to stop the car but still no car was ready to stop. He tells Veronica that there are so many strange people. They are not ready to help anyone. Veronica says that maybe they are afraid. Anything can happen here, and I have heard that a killer lives here who kills people like this. Veronica says that I am alone. I have no one in this world. It was night by the time I took a lift. But no one had given them a lift yet. They set fire here and started talking. Veronica takes out a bottle of alcohol from her bag and gives it to Jack. And now she asks, "Where is your bag?" To which he says that I came here for an important work. My luggage was stolen from near the train. Now I only have a passport with me with which I can go from here. She takes out her diary and writes something. She tore that white and gave it to Jack. When he looks behind him, there was Veronica's sign. Looking at which he asks, "What is this?" I was just practicing to write my name. Nothing more than this. While talking like this, they both went to sleep. In the morning, Jack sees that he did not have Veronica. He was a little worried. When he goes ahead and sees, Veronica was bathing nearby in a small canal. She also tells Jack to come inside. Jack also started bathing with her. There was a very good friendship between the two of them. Now after bathing, both go ahead again with their luggage. But still no one gives them a lift. A little ahead, a man stops his car and tells his name Grizit. He was ready to give them a lift. Veronica was not very happy to see him. She sits in his car with a very sad heart. Grizit says that my house is nearby. You guys have to stay at my house tonight. As soon as it is morning, I will drop you at the same place where you want to go. After traveling a little, Grizit's house came. They see that his house was very big and their welcome is done by Grizit's wife. She first shows Jack his room and tells him to rest. On the other hand, Grizit, who brought them with him, shows Veronica his room. But still she was not talking to him properly. Jack comes to his room and lies on the bed. Because in order to take a lift, he was very tired walking. He takes a little rest. During this time he was asleep. When his eyes open, he sees that it is evening. He sees a box lying in the same room on which Grizit was written. When Jack opens it, there were pictures of Grizit and his wife who had this house and pictures of two children in which there was a boy and a girl. When Jack saw those pictures, he realized that Grizit also has two children. But till now he had not seen any child in the house. Anyway, after eating dinner at night, Jack went to his room. When he comes to meet Veronica later, she was smoking a cigarette on the terrace of her room. Jack sat with her and started talking to her. Veronica tells him about herself, that I also had a brother. In childhood, we were playing hide and seek. Then my brother came under the truck because of which he died. Now my parents are also not there. I am very lonely. Hearing this, Jack feels very bad for Veronica. After a while, Jack came down. He now sits near Grizit, who had brought him to his house. Jack says that I have to go to my house tomorrow morning. My family will be worried about me and I have also talked to Veronica about this. So that's why we will leave in the morning. Here he also asks Grizit about his children, on which he says, "No, I don't have any children." Hearing this, Jack feels very weird. He thinks then who were the pictures of the children he had seen. Anyway, He doesn't think much about these things because he had to leave for his house tomorrow morning and goes to sleep. When it is morning, he gets up and goes to Veronica's room first so that he can take her. But when he goes and sees, she was not in the room. Now Grizit comes there. Whose house it was. He tells Jack that Veronica left in the morning. He didn't tell you so that you don't get worried. Hearing this, Jack doubts Grizit because he was very nervous. He didn't believe him. He says, "No, you are lying. How can she leave me like this? We had to go together." That's why he starts looking for Veronica all over the house, but he doesn't find her anywhere. Now Grizit gives Jack Veronica's letter which he had written for Jack. He was convinced by seeing all this, but because of Veronica's leaving like this, he was very sad. That's why he now starts walking from Grizit's house. But on the way, he sees that there is something different in this letter. He takes out his diary and takes out the same page that Veronica had given him the night before. Here he finds out that both the writings are different. That is, the letter that Grizit gave her was not written by Veronica. Now Grizit understands that Grizit is playing a game with him. Veronica had never left his house. She must have done something wrong to him. Then someone comes from behind and attacks Jack, which made him unconscious. After a while, when he comes to his senses, he finds himself in a truck in which dead animals were kept. An old man had kidnapped him. Now he ties Jack up and puts him on a chair and puts food on the table and puts Jack next to him and starts taking pictures of him. Jack did not understand anything that why the old man was doing this. After that, he ties him up again, puts tape on his mouth, puts him in the truck again and takes him somewhere. And then he starts giving him an injection of unconsciousness. Then he sees smoke coming out of his kitchen where something was burning. He quickly runs to his house. Taking advantage of this, Jack cuts the tape of his hands with a nail lying there. Herb ran away. He runs and comes back to Grizit's house because he had a doubt that Veronica is still in Grizit's custody. He secretly sees that Grizit and his wife are going somewhere in their car. As soon as he leaves, he comes to his house and starts looking for Veronica again. His doubt was proven right. He finds Veronica locked in a room. He opens it quickly. Then the car was heard from outside. Grizit and his wife had both returned. Now Jack takes Veronica and runs out through the back door. But unfortunately, Grizit's wife saw them running out of the window. He quickly sits in his car and follows them. Veronica came to a cabin with Jack and hid. While running, they fall. Jack also gets a lot of injuries. Then Jack notices that this is the same cabin where the old man had kidnapped him. He ran away from here a while ago. Now the old man also comes there and asks who is here. Then Jack and Veronica put his gun on him. The old man says to Jack, "You are so stupid that you are not able to understand anything." What was Jack not able to understand? He was about to find out in a while. He shows the gun to the old man and tells him to go away from here. When he was moving back, his foot slips and a rod was pierced through his body, due to which the old man dies. Here Jack was also unconscious for a while. Here Veronica gets an idea. She first covers Jack with a plastic sheet and then picks up a knife and kills the dead old man again so that he could not be alive again. Till now, Grizit and his wife had also come here looking for him. So this is where the big twist comes in the story. When Grizit is called Veronica's dad, that is, Veronica was Grizit's daughter, they were all lying to Jack till now. So now all the secrets come out here. It turns out that Veronica was a psycho killer since childhood who used to get peace by killing people. First of all, she killed her younger brother. Her mom and dad also came to know about it. But till now she has not told anything to the police about this because after the death of her son, Veronica was the only daughter left. That is, the story that Veronica told to her brother's story to Jack. Till now Veronica was killing people, and in the beginning, the dead body that we saw buried, all this was done by Veronica. We were shown from the beginning that there were signs of danger everywhere, that the unknown man should not be lifted because for a long time, such people were killed in this area and all of them were killed by Veronica. No one knew anything about it except her mom and dad. They knew everything, so they planned to tie Veronica and run away with the boy whom we saw in the beginning of the story. But the boy came to know that Veronica is not an ordinary person but a psycho mad, so he left her on the way. At the same time, Grizzard, who was constantly looking for his daughter Veronica, met her on the same road with Jack. He lied to her and then brought her home. That's why Veronica was worried that Jack might find out the truth about her. But her dad also kept quiet. After that, Grizzard tied Veronica with the help of a rope and then gave the money to the old man and got Jack kidnapped. He told him to leave her out of the town so that she could save her life and not kill my daughter. And because of this, no one will ever know the truth about Veronica. This means that the old man, Grizzard, and his wife were trying to save Jack. That's why the old man said that, "Boys, you are so stupid." Now Jack had come to his senses. He comes in front of Grizzard's car and tells him to leave Veronica. Veronica also got out of the car and came to him. Before this, her mom tells some truth to Jack. Veronica shot a gun and made her mom conscious and ties her dad Grizzard with the tape. After that, Jack and Veronica run away with Grizzard's car. Jack was very happy on the way. Thank God he survived, but that madman did not know that death will be faced now. He was happy because finally he will be able to meet his family. Jack sat quietly with his eyes closed. Here, Veronica's hand was slowly moving towards the knife. This means that she was about to kill Jack. After that, she will run away from here and go to such a place that her mom and dad could not find her. Poor Jack did not know that the girl he is saving will become the cause of his death in the future. And with this dark ending, the story of this film ends here. Thanks for watching.